Good evening. This is Jared with Carbon Digital. Today we're going to be talking about a app in the Shopify store called Blog Studio. So first we're starting here with a blank store. We're just going to go on the right side and click to apps. I'm sorry, that was the left side. And then in the top right hand corner we're going to click visit the Shopify app store. Open up in a new tab. And then what we're going to do is in the search bar here, we're just going to type in Blog Studio and hit enter. And it's the first one here, Blog Studio. And we'll click on that. And this is by ShopPad Inc. You'll notice here that this is $15 a month. Whenever you're doing your finances, that's very important to realize this is a paid app. Okay. But the beautiful thing about this is all of the features that go into it and all of the capability that you'll see live right here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add this. And I'm doing this in a development store, which means I don't have to pay for it yet. So that's pretty exciting. So I'll install this app. Now, if you're not familiar with ShopPad, they make some pretty amazing stuff. So this is exciting because I'm getting into this for the very first time. So I'm learning this as I'm going over this review and tutorial. So now that it's been installed, um, just a little notice here about some updates. Um, Streamline with beautiful templates, awesome. Embrace your theme, awesome. In theme editor, awesome. Save your best designs for later. Reusable content, that's beautiful. Uh, New blocks to help show off your brand. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so we'll go ahead and close this. And right out the gate, you'll see I have no articles. Why is that? Because I literally have no articles. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up a new window here, and I'm going to go to my favorite website for dummy content called loremipsum.io. And it's going to come up eventually. Until that's up, um, let's navigate to the blog page section. So if you click on online store, you'll see here blog posts. So I'll go ahead and click on that. You'll see I have nothing here. Then I'll just click create blog post. Awesome. So let's type in, I'll go ahead and loremipsum.io, just like that. So this is just for me to get some dummy content, not a big deal. All right, and I'm going to generate 5 paragraphs, and now I can copy that. And now I'll come in here, paste 5 paragraphs. Oh, let me paste this plain text. Ugh. Um, Text color. What's all that background BS? It didn't work out. So let's do it this way. I'll have to open up Notepad. And this is just because I need to get rid of the content. Well, I'll just do it this way. You can copy this stuff manually, which should also, nope. All right, so where's my notepad? Not anywhere accessible. Of course not. Windows, accessories. I'll fix that right meow. There we go. There we go. So I'll just paste that in there, copy it again, then paste it in here. So now it's unformatted. Okay. And I'll just take this first segment here and paste it in there. Change visibility to visible. Let's go ahead and upload an image. I don't need that anymore. Let's upload image. Let's say downloads Adobe stock. Boom. Good enough. The rest of this is irrelevant at this point. So, actually, I'll go ahead and add an excerpt. I'll just take a couple of sentences, add an excerpt. It already has the SEO, and I'll save that. So now that this is done, I can go back in here to apps, blog studio by Shoppad, and now I have one. So let's check out what we have here as our options. Okay, this first one is your additional options. The next one is edit article, preview, duplicate, and obviously trash. So let's see what these additional options are. Click on that. Visibility, you can set your author, SEO title, meta description. So this is the SEO title and meta description were already set in the blog itself. So this is for if you want to do something more extensive, which would obviously overwrite what was already done. Your URL handle, that is also done in the SEO section of the blog, which I can show you. Do it this way. There we go. I'll open these up on separate pages. So here, edit website SEO, you can change that URL handle right there, just like the meta description and the page title. Since this is dynamically generated, I don't feel like I need to type anything in there. But since I didn't, that's why this is empty. There we go. Tags, template, featured image, alt text. This is very important. Every image on your website needs to have an alternate text. So you need to make sure you type something in here so that your image can be read by a viewer, a computer reader. It's for the blind. It also is taken into consideration for SEO. So when you type in text here, let's say pain area on heel up, heel, visible pain area on heel. Cool. So now on the blog post, when I hover over that image, it's going to show that text. So let's save. That would be really cool if I could save. There's no save button. Okay. That's strange. I don't know why you would be able to save this. No worries. We'll come over here to edit article. So real quick, I'll go back to the original article and we can preview the original, of course. Enter using, there's a password. Okay. Let's find out what my password is. All right, so the password's been fixed, and here we are at the original blog page. I'm going to go to view, and you'll see the blog post here. Very simple. And normally, the alt text is supposed to show whenever you hover over the image. And it's not happening here. Go figure. Um, but that's just like this right there. You see that? You hover over the X and it says close tab. That is alt text. And that's for basically it's for people who are blind or are visually impaired who need a screen reader, an actual screen that reads the the content on the page itself, so that you can understand what's happening. And that's why it's very important for accessibility, everyone to be able to access the website for this to be in place. So back to the blog studio here. I have my paragraphs, and I'm going to, I don't know, submit my paragraphs. Nothing there. Unrecognized expression, lorem ipsum. Okay, so this is telling me I can't use lorem ipsum. So let's go to CSS tricks. Let's pull in one of these blogs, and I'll just use that. If you haven't heard of CSS tricks, they're pretty gangster. There we go. Good enough for me. I'll replace all that content. Oh my god. Well, something is broken on the HTML on this page. You can try to fix it. Okay. Fix it. All right. Well, I just deleted everything, and that was it. So, in short, you don't want to start with a blog post before doing this. I don't have any idea why, but let's go to apps. We'll start from square one. All right. Let's click delete. Let's just scrap that. Okay. In the top right hand corner, there is add article. Article title. This is a blog post. Author, admin. All right. Hey, that was much faster. Okay. So let's see. Let's do. There's these different full blog posting types. There's different sections that you can pull in, and these are my sections, which are your reusable content. So let's do standard blog post, and right out the gate we have something to work with. Awesome. So let's see. Obviously this is edit your section. All right. Edit your box. Let's see, image. Let's just change the image. As soon as I can find an image. There we go. There we go. Done. This is a blog post about heel pain. Awesome. Jared, renowned web developer, and edit link. That's cool. Edit link. I think that's me. Target, you want this to open up in a new window. The reason why is so that people will stay on this website, but then open up to a new tab, which is really cool. So you just edit all of those. Let's see, here's a picture here. I will put in a picture of myself, and by myself, I mean not me. There we go. Boom. I like it. I like it. This here. Okay, so in this case, we're not talking about a product, so you could probably edit this link. Let's say you had a MailChimp landing page that you wanted people to subscribe to. You could do something like that. I don't know, subscribe for updates. Pretty simple stuff, right? Or you could just come up here, click, and hit delete section. Not out of the ordinary. We'll go ahead and save this. All right, so what's cool is this is, you can add a new section, which brings you back to these section pages. We'll close that. Or you could edit the HTML directly. And now we have come full circle. This is why the creating a blog post first is a bad idea, because that open box is looking for HTML. And we did not input HTML, we input just regular text. So if you know how to work with HTML, this is going to be pretty cool. Otherwise, you don't really need to touch it. So we will save that, make sure it's done, preview, oh, allow, okay. Let's try that again. Preview. Could not find asset blog studio wrapper.liquid. Why is that? And here we are with our first issue. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to apps.shopify.com. Check out Blog Studio. It helps if I can spell. And we'll go see what's going on. Seems like no one's having an issue with this. So this could be just because I'm using a development store and not a live store. So we will have to come back to you guys at a future date for that. But right out the gate, this blog page builder seems to be very robust. Let's add a new section. Wow, that's it. Okay. Let's add 3 there. Well, that's cool. Yeah. So it's not the greatest thing that I've ever seen, but it does have a lot of solid starting points. So if you don't know anything about making a website and web development, anything like that, something like this is really good for you. Um, let's check out this gear icon here, image settings, title, link. Cool. Yeah. Um, this is something that I'm going to be recommending to, um, to people as I move forward in developing websites. Let's see what this says. Drag block. Ooh, no, that is cool. Duplicate, drag block, edit code, duplicate, and trash. So let's trash that one. This one, let's edit the code, and it just pops up with that one. Cool. Let's see. Well, unfortunately, these classes only tell me so much, so I'm unable to work very much here. So I would be looking for, well, what if I want this picture on the left instead of the right? Well, normally you can check for bootstrap style classes and do that pretty easily, but it's not there. So let's see. There's an edit button. Photo editor. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's see what filters does. Ooh, let's do one of those. Go back, adjust. Now this is a pretty high powered photo editor we have here. Yeah, see, that looks pretty slick. Let's go ahead and save that. See, I like that. That's a pretty sweet little photo editor. One thing that this does not have is the ability for me to drag and drop elements inside of it. So if I wanted to switch places here to make this section like this section, I couldn't do it, which is kind of a problem for me. So you have to make sure you build these out the right way the first time. Otherwise, you're in a world of hurting. But outside of that, it's pretty solid. So that's all I have for you today about Blog Studio. If you're looking to step up your game on the Shopify blog scene, this is definitely a must have or a must test out. So until next time, this is Jared with Carbon Digital. Happy coding.